Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I just woke up, so if my voice sounds a little worse for the wear, that is why. Today we are doing what are we doing? We're doing the special energy update for the Divine Feminine. We had a very powerful Divine Masculine reading. I'll link that in the description box below, so if you haven't already watched that, go ahead and give it a watch, give it a listen. And if you have, thank you to all for the likes, shares, and the comments. I do respond to comments and read all of them and really appreciate them. And if I haven't responded yet, I will. And thank you to all of you for the new subscribes. I'm so happy to have you here as well. I love how this community is growing. Now, I do also have a community on Instagram and Facebook. I'm going to be posting some more readings. I think coming up in June. I'm busy working on some projects outside of the Divine Partnership and the tarot stuff. But I am going to be posting more often on those outlets. So make sure that you follow us on Instagram and on Facebook, Susan Dawn Spiritual on both. On Facebook, I am always posting memes and sharing my thoughts and things like that. Yesterday, so if you watched the last few videos, you know where I've been with my divine counterpart. Kind of having some issues with feelings of doubt about this connection as a whole. Not doubting him, not doubting that he's my masculine, just kind of doubting that we're meant for each other in this lifetime because of what I was experiencing on the external 3D plane. Number one, it's always been, despite the actions saying otherwise, and sometimes the words saying otherwise, it's always been, for me and my divine counterpart, we're just friends. And so I've had to remain there in that space, kind of hold myself back and, wrestling with that, really fighting with that because I don't want to hold myself back. I don't want to hold myself back in love, in life. I want to give everything my all. That's the kind of person that I am. I just love unabashedly, and I want somebody to have that partnership with, to share my life with in that way, to be physically affectionate with, to go on adventures with, to just share the everyday mundane parts of life with. That is the beauty of life, all of it. Everything. I love everything about life, even those mundane, like doing the dishes stuff. Like everything just fills me up with joy, especially when it's with, somebody that you love. But I was in a place, especially last week, especially the past few weeks, where I was just like, maybe, this is not what he wants. Maybe he wants somebody else. Maybe there is somebody else who's a better match for him. And what he keeps saying that he wants. Maybe there's a different path because he and I are such opposites, and I kept getting in my head with that. I mean, we work as opposites. We work. We kind of, it's the yin and the yang energy, Somehow we just work, but maybe I was seeing it and he wasn't. Maybe that's just truly not what he wants. So that's where I had been with my doubt, but I came back to this place of just knowing, just feeling it wasn't even faith. On this journey, divine feminines really have to, it's a struggle of the divine feminine, where we are just in a place where we have to trust and have faith. And that's been very difficult when what you're seeing on the external outside world, what you're hearing from divine masculine, doesn't match what you're feeling. But that's what this journey is teaching us. It's teaching us all about trusting your own intuition over anything else that you're seeing, over anything else that you're saying. And it makes you feel crazy. It makes you feel like you're damn delusional, doesn't it? But it's true. You cannot trust what you see, because what you see in the external world is just the results of what you hold within yourself. And if what you hold within yourself is love, then you align with that love in some way, shape, or form. And if it's not with your divine masculine, if they are still in a place where they're resisting this or they don't want this, then, the universe will come in and bring you that love in some other form. For me, I just came to this place of just knowing that it is my divine masculine. He is the person that I want, and I'm just, holding back, stepping back, not in a stagnant waiting energy, just in an energy of, still moving on with my life, still anchored into this place of happiness and joy for my life, still moving forward with my career and socializing with friends, but knowing that he's my person, and someday, it'll come around to us. Someday, somehow, I truly believe that we both want this relationship. I truly believe that he was waiting for me as much as I was waiting for him, and I will give him that same respect, because I do believe that some way, shape, or form it'll come back around to us. So that's where I was, except for yesterday. Yesterday, I got a little jealous about, somebody that, I made it up in my mind. That's what happened. I got jealous over a story that I made up in my mind, and my ego was ready to just go full throttle with it, and I almost did. I almost just sunk into that spiral. What happened was I got a message from one of my best friends who shares the same name with my divine counterpart, and we've been best friends for, oh my gosh, over 20 years. Still have not met, but we were connected on social media, have been best friends for over 20 years, and got a message from him, and he just, reminded me of my self-worth, brought me back to this place of, like, I am me, and nobody else is going to be me, and maybe my divine masculine might like this other person, but they're still not me. I am amazing. You, divine feminine, are amazing. There is nobody like you. Nobody like you. And that energetic connection that you two share, there's nothing like it. So no matter what happens, if my divine counterpart does have to experience some karmic relationships, that's fine. Maybe I have to do the same. I don't believe that. I truly don't believe that. I don't want to manifest that. But I just have to allow things to unfold as they unfold and sink into this place of healing, this feeling of rejection within that maybe he's choosing another over me, and just come back to this place of my own self-worth. And that's what I did. I worked through it. I worked through the trigger, worked through the healing, and came back to this place of knowing that I am amazing. I am incredible. I am a beautiful soul all on my own for the things that I've done and the things that I've been through and just who I am as a soul, on a soul level. I know it. I am a goddess, and you are a goddess. Divine feminines, don't ever forget your worth, and don't ever compare yourself to another person, because they are not you and you are not them, and no matter what, they will never have what you have to offer, which is who you are, period. Just who you are. And it's interesting, I want to share this as well. So my divine masculine and I, he actually called me on Sunday out of the blue. I was just in this place of just acceptance, just this, place of high vibe, which I'm back in today. I wasn't in yesterday. I was feeling like the wibble wobble, the teeter-tottering of energies yesterday, and I allowed myself to spiral for a bit before I lifted myself back out of it. But for the past few days, I've been in this place of just pure happiness and love for myself and love for the world and love for my divine masculine. And he called out of the blue, and we shared that we missed each other, but I didn't even need that validation from him. He doesn't often give me that validation, and when it does, it's beautiful, and I love it. He doesn't often express that kind of love to me. And that was a lesson for me that I don't need it. I don't need it. It's very nice to hear, because who doesn't like to hear that you're beautiful? Who doesn't like to hear what you mean to somebody? That means something. It does. But you don't need it to fill yourself up, because you need to know it within yourself first and foremost. And past few days, I had sunk into that, in just this high vibe place, this place that I was so full of love that I didn't care what anybody thought of me, good or bad. I really don't care about the bad. Like, you can, I don't care about the bad. If you don't like me, you don't like me. No problem. You go do you, and I'll go do me. But the good, sometimes it's nice to hear the good. And, but I was in a place of such high vibe that I didn't even care about that. And that's kind of where I am too. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because of how I feel about myself. But, so, he called me out of the blue on Sunday, but before then, and even now, we're back into this place of separation where we're not talking with each other. And I'm okay with that as well, because I know that this is a period of healing, this is a period of reflection, and we will eventually come back around to each other. That is the strength of this bond, that's the strength of this love, and us both holding unconditional love for each other, even through separation, no matter what. But it was interesting because late last week, I received a message from this best friend, this soulmate, down in Georgia, who messaged me again out of the blue, because he and I hadn't been talking much either. We had reconnected back in December. He's in a new relationship, so we had, he was kind of in his little bubble, and I was kind of in my little bubble of healing. So we reconnected, and but our communication's been on and off. So he reaches out to me and he says, "Hey, you, keep being you." And I was floored, because that is how my divine masculine speaks to me. And, I said, "Hey, what's up?" And he sent me a message just saying, "Hey, you're beautiful. Just want you to know you're an awesome friend. Really grateful for you." But it was the way he communicated. Using, my divine masculine has a very specific way of communicating with, commas in strange places and stuff. And as strange as it is, I love it. As strange as bizarre as it is, because I'm a writer, and my friend down in Georgia is a writer as well. And it's like, he doesn't communicate like that. But I realized, because it sounded, if I didn't know it was my Georgia friend, I would be like, "Oh my gosh, is this my divine masculine?" And I realized it was. In some way, it was my divine masculine's higher self speaking through this friend, communicating through this friend. And I even, kind of tested the waters. I said something to my friend, and I said that, I tested the waters just to make sure it was him, and it was him. But it was, because I thought, oh my God, because my divine masculine was online at the same time. I said, oh my God, is Facebook screwing up? Is it switching my divine masculine profile with that of my friend? Like, I was like that floored. It was that stark of a difference, because again, my friend does not write like that. He doesn't even speak like that. He was saying all the things that I kind of wish my divine masculine would say to me. But he was saying it in such a way that, like, the writing was in such a way, the commas were in such a way that it felt like it was coming from my divine masculine. And I knew it was. I knew it was. And that's the thing. Sometimes, when you are needing that love and you're needing that support, and there is nothing wrong with needing love. There is nothing wrong with needing that support, especially when you're in a time of doubt or turmoil. Their spirit, their energy will move through other people. That is unity consciousness. That's a collective consciousness. That is being open to this love coming through in other ways. That is your divine masculine saying hello. That is your divine masculine hearing your prayers and your calls for support and love. And if they're not able to give that love directly to you yet, they will work through others to provide that for you. And I knew as soon as I saw the comments come through, as soon as I felt the energy, I knew that was my divine masculine. I even, screenshot it and sent it to friends. And I said, "Who does it sound like to you?" I said, "Tell me I'm not crazy." And they said, "That sounds like your divine masculine." And I said, I know. Trust divine feminines. This is an energetic connection. What you're seeing in the physical 3D, I call it the bullshit. It is just the bullshit. And eventually it'll be the blessing. But right now, you have to trust what is within you. You have to come to that place of knowing. That place of just faith, where you have been all along and you've been doing so beautifully, because this is a journey of patience and faith, and we are seeing the manifestations. I am just feeling the energy. We are starting to see the manifestations of that. And within, especially for this collective, if you're not resonating with this, if you're not part of this collective that I usually read for, this might not be for you, but hold it in the back of your mind, come back to it. For the collective that I read for, we are starting to see the blessings in the physical 3D. We are starting to see the communication. We are starting to see the masculines come forward with understanding of how their behavior has affected us, how this journey has affected both of us, and just an understanding of what this connection truly is, and that they are wanting to embrace this connection. They are wanting to embrace you. So have faith, divine feminines. Come back to that place of knowing and acceptance that you are manifesting. You are manifesting. In some way, shape, or form, the divine masculine is wanting this too. Go ahead and look at the reading for the divine masculines. It was beautiful. We're going to do a full divine partnership reading, or at least a union energies update, either later today or coming up. I'm having a healing session, so I'm going to see what comes through for that and see if anything shifts for myself with that. But major changes are happening. May is the sweet spot, is what they kept channeling to me. There was something transformational that occurred on this past new moon in Taurus. And what they had been telling me, what they're reminding me of now, is within these next few weeks, from the new moon to the full moon, there is something major happening. As long as you're doing your healing work, as long as you keep coming to this place of knowing and love for yourself and filling your own cup up, there's something transformational that is occurring within this connection. So what I want to do now is see where the divine feminine is. Thank you guys for, when I channel, there's a reason for why I talk and move to share my experiences. I'm channeling even then. There's a reason why I moved to share my experiences in the intro. So if you're skipping that, go back and give the intro a listen, because there's a reason for it. It's where I am. I'm sharing my story, yes, but that's also where the collective is. That there's a reason why they are moving me to that. Okay. So we're doing the Divine Feminine updates. We have Kuan Lin that just flew out, the goddess of compassion. I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. The energy that I'm getting here is just what I was saying to you guys. Again, listen to the intro if you skipped it. This journey has been very difficult for us, Divine Feminines. And that's not to discount what the Divine what the Divine Masculines have been through, because they have experienced the external of it. They have experienced, both of it. They've experienced like an accelerated course of study going from kindergarten to like college, where we've had, a year, 2 years, sometimes even more, to experience all the changes and anchor into all the changes. And we have experienced the external. I, had the people, places, and things fall away when I was launched. Not on the ascension journey. So here's what I discovered in this past few weeks, was that I had my first initial awakening, many, many years ago, almost a decade ago. But I was launched on the ascension journey through my chronic illness, through getting diagnosed with Lyme disease, because that was a journey of self-love. That was a journey of my own evolution and leveling up. And the people, places, and things in my life actually faded away. In some cases, I was actually forced to leave things behind. That is what the Divine Masculine has been through, especially this past year. That's the accelerated course for them. And then a year and a half ago, when my divine counterpart came into my life, we've known each other, since the 4th grade. If you don't know our story, check out the Ascensions Confessions playlist for more of that. But he came back into my life in a very powerful way, and then I was launched on this twin flame path of the ascension journey, the divine counterpart path of the ascension journey. You can label it twin flame, soulmate, whatever it is. It's just that divine counterpart connection, that pure love, energetic connection with another person. But I had already been on the ascension journey, and I didn't realize that until this past week, because I had people, places, and things fall away. Even though I was resisting it, I was in that divine masculine energy of resistance. Now, the divine masculine has been in that energy, but in an accelerated way, where it's all like it's tower moment after tower moment after tower moment, everything happening at once. So we have compassion for our divine masculines, because they have been experiencing it in the physical 3D in a very accelerated way, and it's been very, very difficult for them. And so we have compassion for them. We even have compassion for their resistance, because it's very hard to let go of that, whereas we had some more time to experience that. But Divine Feminines, have compassion for yourself as well, because this journey has been difficult for you, because you cannot focus on the external. Some of you have been in separation for months and years without any contact with your divine counterparts. Some of you have been receiving messages from your divine counterparts, shutting down communication, shutting down this connection. And you still have to remain in that place of faith, that place of knowing. Some of you have been where I am, where you're with your divine counterpart all the time, and they're like, no, we're just friends, even though actions say more than that. Actions and feelings and words even express more than that. And it's almost like it messes with your mind. It does, because you're like, well, wait a minute, you're doing this and you're saying this, and it feels like it's a romantic connection, and yet, you're still putting the hand up. That's what it was like for me, and there's a lot of confusion. You just have to let go of the external, is what they keep telling me. Let go of the external. Know that that is just the bullshit. Come back to that place of knowing. And when you go within and come back to that place of knowing, it's not even faith anymore. It's not even blind faith. Come back to that place of knowing. And when you come back to that place of knowing, then the external becomes the blessings, because then you are opening yourself up to receiving. You are allowing, you're not controlling this connection anymore. And we were in a place of controlling. If we want to be honest with ourselves, we're in a place of controlling because we're like, why don't you see this connection? Why aren't you taking action? Why isn't this happening? Everything happens in divine timing. And when I look back on my connection with my divine masculine, I am grateful. I mean, it's been very, very difficult. The confusion. All I've asked for is clarity. The confusion is what has been so hard for me. But I understand that we had to go through everything that we went through for our healing to get to this point. When I look at the biggie, my big past life, that I have been unearthing for the past year and a half even, to get to this point. Well, someday I'll share it with you guys. Right now it's sacred. I'm holding it close. But someday I would want to share it with you guys. It was a biggie. It was a big past life that I've carried into this life. And I realized that we have been healing that together throughout this whole time, coming to this point where I have had to heal that. And they were giving me pieces. The universe was giving me pieces to heal. And they kept saying, divine timing, divine timing, divine timing. And I'm like, oh my God, how much more patience can I have? How much more do I have to heal? You know, what is happening? You know, I don't want this confusion. But they showed me the bigger picture this past week. Through the separation with my divine counterpart, they showed me the bigger picture. And they allowed me to come back to this place of gratitude that we had to go through everything that we had to reach this point. This, right now, here is the new beginning. All those lifetimes converging on the 0 point. This is the 0 point. This is the Fool card. This is the new beginning. This is all those lifetimes, those dimensions, those timelines coming back to this place where you are right now in this lifetime, in this moment here. This is where you are right now here. This is the new beginning. All those lifetimes being called back, all those pieces of yourself being called back because of your healing. You've done the healing. You're calling back all those pieces scattered across all lifetimes and all dimensions right now here. Okay, I'm going to nerd out on you guys for a minute. And we're going to get to the readings in a second, but these messages are important. I'm a Doctor Who fan. And if you guys are on Ascension, on this Ascension journey, go ahead and watch Doctor Who. It is an amazing, amazing television show. I wasn't a fan until a number of years ago. It was like 5 years ago. No, it's more than that now. New Who. They call it the New Who. 2005 going forward. I fell in love with the Ninth Doctor and Rose. I know. A lot of people don't like them, but I love them. There is, they're showing it to me, so they want me to say it. There is, it's only a couple of episodes, so it's very easy to stream and watch. There is, towards the end of that first series, that end of that first season, there is a part where Rose is talking to the Doctor, and she's saying, I scattered myself across time and space to bring myself back here to this point because it was such a pivotal point. You know, nothing in our culture is by accident, the good and the bad. That is the power of culture. That is the power of, you know, our books and our television and our movies. You know, you take what it is that resonates with you at that time, because everything that we bring into our consciousness is for our learning and for our growth. Everything. Nothing is by accident. And you start to understand this on our journey. And I do believe that shows like that are directly channeled by Spirit to teach us about time and space and dimensions and humanity and compassion and love. And it's just like, you know, for my book, which I talk about on this channel, Lilac in Winter, I directly channeled that. And there are some powerful messages. It's a twin flame journey. It really is. It's a twin flame ascension journey. And actually what I realized was that my past life connection is directly channeled in that as well. There's light language channeled in that book. But with Doctor Who, that's what they're telling us. Is that that's what they're pointing me to. They're saying, you know, there are pieces of yourself as you go through past lifetimes. You know, it's almost like scar tissue. You leave pieces of yourself behind. It's fractal energy that you leave behind. But now, what we're doing in this lifetime on this ascension journey, you've reached this stage where you can embark on this ascension journey where you are needed, they're saying. You are needed as a light worker, as a starseed. In this point of time, it is time. It is ready. It is now. So now you're calling back all those pieces of yourself to heal. This journey is one about healing. And through healing, you're calling back those pieces of yourself. And you're saying, I scattered myself through time and space in different dimensions. Now we're calling back pieces of yourself, you and your divine counterpart, to come together as one in this specific point in time, in this specific lifetime, to merge together as one in this divine love, to then help the planet, to then uplift the planet. I'm going to see if I can find, it might be a spoiler, but I'm going to see if I can find a link for that clip and link it in the description box below, because it is that powerful. I love it. It's that beautiful and that powerful, and they're just giving me the energy of that. And also, we channeled that same message in the Divine Counterpart, the Divine Masculine reading, so I'll link that below as well, so don't forget to watch that. Because it might be articulated better there, but it is that powerful. That energy is that expansive. So they're saying, Divine Feminines, have compassion for yourselves, because you were meant to be here. Excuse me. You are meant to be here. In this moment in time, and everything that you have been through, you orchestrated for yourself to bring you back to here and now. And now what you're going to be seeing, because this is the reset, this is the 0 point, this is the beginning, the refresh. Everything from here on out is going to be the blessings. Okay, they actually don't have any other messages here, except for that one. Oh my gosh. And that one. Oh my gosh, and that one. Okay, I'm going to stop. I was going to say they're not calling me to any other messages. I was about to put the deck away, and they just had me look at the bottom. Spirit works in mysterious ways. We have, what did we have first? The Divine Mother. Unconditional love exists within me. The presence of love is the absence of judgment. This is paired with the compassion card. You are unconditional love. Don't you ever forget that. You are this divine, beautiful being. You and your divine masculine both coming together to merge together in this divine love. You are this unconditional love together, merging your energies, divine masculine, divine feminine, coming together as one balanced, unconditional love. We also have here the prophetess of true power. How amazing is this? I call my power back from all times and all places. I am my own. What were we just saying? Calling back your power, calling back your soul of yourself, calling back all those pieces that you had left scattered in the ether, scattered in time and space, calling it all back to this one moment now. This lifetime. You are here in this lifetime for a reason. You are meeting your divine counterpart and embarking on this ascension healing journey for a reason. We have Patroness of miraculous healing. I am ready to heal. I am worthy of the miracles meant for me here, now, for the blessings to come. Because through this love, through the healing that you have done, the compassion that you have held, the unconditional love that you have held, the space that you have held within you, now you are ready to embark on the blessings, because through this love, you are uplifting the planet. You have raised your vibrations, evolved to the point where you are now helping to uplift the planet through this love. That is how expansive this love and companionship and relationship, divine partnership is. It is that expansive. Holy crap. That's the same energy I was channeling for the Divine Masculine reading. I'm going to keep saying it. Go ahead and listen to that. It was incredible. The expansive love energy. It is so far beyond what we see in the physical 3D. It is so far beyond what it is that we channel in the 3D. I was checking the time because I have a healing session coming soon. It is so far beyond what we see in the 3D. It is so far beyond the physical relationship. Now, we want that relationship with our divine masculine because they're our divine masculine. They are our counterparts. So we do want that in this lifetime in some way, shape, or form. But it is so far beyond this 3D. This love just transcends everything. And that's the energy that we are anchored into now. And sometimes, yes, we might dip back, and it might feel awful. For me, I dipped back into this feeling of, well, maybe this connection isn't what I thought this connection was. Maybe I'm not worthy of my divine masculine. Maybe, he doesn't value me like I value him. Maybe he doesn't want this connection anymore. Maybe he sees, his, life with somebody else, maybe something easier, maybe something that's not as intense, or because this love, unconditional love, can be intense. It's all encompassing and expansive. And I thought maybe he wants somebody easier, somebody that he truly matches with. That was my ego mind, and maybe he does, I don't know, but I'm always going to believe and just come back to this place of knowing that some way, shape, or form, if not in this lifetime, in another, we will have that relationship. We will be, because we're always together. You're never apart. You are never separate. That is this divine connection. They are your masculine. And as they are your masculine, you are never, ever separate. Whew, you guys, the energy is just flowing through me. I was laughing with my friend Molly, Merkaba Molly. Go ahead and check out her channel on YouTube, about how, I just get so passionate. That's just who I am, in everyday life too. I just get so passionate, but it's the energy that just moves through me that I can't contain it. It's just bursting out of me and I can't contain it. So, yeah, that's how I do things around here. So, if you guys are vibing with me and vibing with that, I thank you. Thank you to the subscribers. Thank you for this community. Thank you for, thank you for that. Thank you for allowing me the space to just be me, because this is who I am. This is who I am. Just I feel the energy, and I feel the emotion and the bliss and the love just rising outside of me, and I can't contain it. I can't contain it. And it comes out as just exuberance and passion and zeal. Okay, so let's see. What's going on in the headspace, heart space, and physical reality for the divine feminine? How is she feeling in the current energy, spirit? Okay, headspace for the divine feminine, please. Headspace for the divine feminine. How's the divine feminine? My ears, when I channel, my nose itches and my ears get, it's not so much a ringing. Sometimes it's a ringing. It depends on who's coming in, but it's, my ears just get clogged. They feel and that's where they are now. I feel when you go down a mountain and you have to, swallow to pop your ears, that's how it feels. So I know that these are powerful messages that are coming through now. Spirit is here, and there are powerful, powerful messages. Okay. God, look what just came out. 9 of Cups. Wishes fulfilled here. Wishes fulfilled. What they're actually saying, and I had channeled this in a couple of weeks ago in one of the Divine Partnership readings, indulge in your wishes. Don't be afraid to indulge in your wishes. Don't be afraid. Don't hold back for what it is that you want. Because you are in this Queen of Wands energy. You are feeling confident. You're feeling assured of this connection. They're saying you're feeling self-assured that your blessings, oh my God. You're feeling self-assured that your blessings are coming in. Because you are in your, and they're almost your royal goddess empress energy. So, okay. So that's a separate message. Don't be afraid. Don't hold yourself back from what it is that you want. Because now we are in a place, this now time, this 0 point, this starting over, where the blessings are coming in now. The bullshit is over. Now the blessings are coming in. So don't be afraid of your happiness, Divine Feminines. Don't be afraid. Don't hold yourself back from what it is that you want. Dream big. Manifest. Because this is your every wish coming true. Now, look what just came out. The Queen of Wands and the King of Cups. This is the divine masculine and divine feminine energy. Now, don't look at gender. It's not gender specific. The divine masculine can be female. The divine feminine can be a male. Take it as it resonates for you and your situation. It is just energy. The energy that I am getting from these cards, however, is that the Queen of Wands is a divine feminine and the King of Cups is a divine masculine. Both of you, however, balanced in your energies. Both of you, it's almost like they're doing this. Like both of you in these energies. The divine masculine feeling confident, ready to take action, ready to express themselves as well. Divine feminine feeling confident in this connection, wanting, look at how she's looking at the divine masculine, like, yep, you're going to take action because I'm all about the action. You're going to express this love. And the divine masculine is here, stepping forward. You see how he's sitting forward a little bit? And you see how there's all this blue they're pointing me to? This is throat chakra. Having cleared and healed the throat chakra, wanting to express himself, wanting to offer this cup of love. He's stepping forward like, I'm ready. I'm ready. He's sitting forward like, I am ready. And she's like, yep, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you. Because these are our wishes. These are both of our wishes. We have been manifesting this together, co-creating this together on the higher 5D realms, our higher selves having orchestrated this, and now stepping forward in the physical. Both of you embodying both of these energies. Divine masculine, ready to express himself, ready to take action. Divine feminine, feeling confident in herself, ready. I'm getting ready to take action for herself. This could be career. This could be, just moving forward in life, forward in her manifestations, welcoming it in her abundance. They're saying taking action towards welcoming in her abundance. They're giving me receptive mode, opening up to receptive mode. They're showing me the sacral chakra. Actually, you have all the lower level chakras, the root chakra, feeling safe and secure, the solar plexus chakra, feeling in her confidence, her self-esteem, her worth, and especially the sacral chakra. We had a daily energy update today, which is all about, they were telling me sacred sexual energy, but that is all about creation here, merging your energies, which is all about creation and manifestation, raising your vibrations to come to this place where sexual energy is about creation, ready to create, ready to manifest, ready for this abundance, ready for this love, and ready for this expression of love. And he's in his king energy, not the page, overly excited but not sure how to come forth, not the knight, kind of this in and out energy. The knight is kind of like a Lothario energy they're giving me now. Wanting to move forward with the cup of love, but kind of like that Lothario. The Queen of Cups, in her is nurturing, but, maybe she wears her heart on her sleeve, but she's still kind of, in and out with regards to her energies. Divine masculine is in his king energy. He is feeling grounded. He is feeling authoritative. He is feeling just confident in what he is feeling and ready to express that with love. No more in and out, no more hot and cold, wanting direct communication. Direct, and the divine feminine wants that. She wants that clarity now. She's been ready for that clarity, but she is feeling it. She is knowing that it's coming. She, in her headspace, she knows that it's coming because she's been manifesting it, and she's wanting her abundance. She's like, my abundance is coming, my abundance is now, and that clarity, however form it looks, that's what I want. I want that clarity, and your divine masculine is going to be stepping forward with that clarity, and she knows it. That's that knowing energy, stepping into that place of not just a blind faith anymore, a knowing. How are they feeling in the heart space? How's divine feminine feeling in the heart space? She's ready for balance. She's ready for balance. Okay, so hold on. We get one more. I want to clarify the Seven of Pentacles energy, please. What's the Seven of Pentacles energy? I'm hearing the word options. What is the Seven of Pentacles energy about, please? Full card on the bottom of the deck. Actually, they want me to take that. They want me to take all of this. Oh boy, okay. Yeah, okay. Alright. That's a separate message I'll get to. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Cups. then this is clarified by the World, by the Eight of Cups, and by the Five of Swords. What they're telling me is that there's a balance coming in. This is financial security. This is also with regards to this relationship, but that's a separate message that I will get to. The Divine Feminine has options because of her manifestations, because of her blessings coming in, because this cycle has closed out. The world here, that cycle has closed out, and she has moved on from that place. They're giving me from that place of lack, that place of lack of faith, that place of lack of belief, that place of feeling in her lack energy. Now she has stepped into her full Empress energy, they're saying, to come to this place of, and lack of, there's no longer waiting for her life. Whereas before she might have been waiting for this connection to take place in order to move forward in her life, but now she sees the manifestations coming in, she sees the blessings coming in, and she's moving away from, you know what, I'm not going to wait anymore. I'm going to move forward with my life. And if I have to let go of things, if I have to let go of my divine masculine in order to do that, I'm going to do that. And it's almost like a bittersweet victory here. But there's still a place of faith here, knowing that there's a new beginning, knowing that this is a 0 point, know that there's a fresh start with the divine masculine as she lets go, as she walks away. And this could be energetic walking away, or this could be physically walking away. I know some in the community, some divine feminines have actually walked away from their divine counterparts in order to heal this. So this could be a physical walking away, or it could be an energetic walking away. What they're giving me is releasing that attachment, releasing that need, that longing, that yearning. You can still miss your divine counterpart because they are your divine counterpart. That is this love. But releasing that longing, that need for them to fill up your cup, to complete some part of you. Releasing, for me, it was almost like I want my life with my divine counterpart, with my divine masculine. You know, I want to share all these things, but he wasn't stepping forward. So I had to move forward with my life and just, you know, start my business and, you know, publish my book and, you know, do all the things that I wanted to do with him, but that I also wanted for myself. And so in that respect, I was walking away, releasing attachment to having him do it with me, knowing that someday we'll come back around to each other and create all these beautiful things, manifest all these beautiful things together. But I wanted this for my life. I wanted to manifest what I wanted for my life, and maybe he wanted to manifest what he wanted for his life, and eventually our paths will converge to manifest together. But this is the end of that cycle. This is the walking away. You had to release the attachment. However that resonates for you, that's my specific scenario, but however that resonates for you. And there was a sense of it was like a bittersweet victory because you are manifesting. You know, I published my book, I started my business, things like that. And it was bittersweet because I wanted my masculine there as part of it, but it was still a victory for myself because I was still manifesting. So that's the energy here. You completed that cycle. So this is almost like past energy, and that for me was in the distant past. Still some releasing of attachment, detaching energetically from my divine masculine, always loving him, always in this place of unconditional love, but detaching energetically so that I could manifest what I want to manifest, because I want balance in my life, because I want these options in my life, because I want this fresh start and this new beginning. I had to release him. Now, there's also a message coming forth. So take that as it resonates for you. Take that scenario as it resonates for you. Some of you had to release in order to move forward to new love. I know some of you were calling in a soulmate. So take that as it resonates for you. Now, this aside, because you release that energy, because you release that attachment, you are stepping into this relationship where there is more balance. You are stepping into this new beginning, this fresh start, this reset point with your divine counterpart. And what's going to happen is there is going to be more balance in this connection. They are going to offer more. Where you were in a place of give, and you felt like you weren't receiving anything, they were giving you what they could at the time. But now, because they're stepping into their emperor energy, king emperor energy, because they are stepping into their divine masculine energy, their new divine masculine energy, their new emperor, their new divine emperor energy, they are coming to a place of more stability within themselves, feeling their emotions, now able to offer their emotions to you. I just keep getting that they're going to be able, it's going to be a flow of love. It's going to be a flow of compassion towards you, divine feminines, because you released this. It was almost like you were stuck. You were stuck. You were not able to receive because you were stuck in this place of giving. So once you kind of release that energy. You opened yourself up to receive, and now they're stepping forward to offer to you, and it's going to be in balance now. Give and receive an equal partnership, an equal give and take. And now what's going to come through is more options for both of you, more options to manifest, more opportunities to manifest. You're going to be daydreaming together because this is this new phase of your relationship. They're saying this is the leap of faith that you're taking with each other, that you are wanting to manifest together. This is the knowing energy in your heart again, knowing that you're wanting to manifest this together, that your divine masculine is going to be coming in with this balance, the scales being balanced again, to manifest together, daydreaming together, sharing opportunities together, all of this together because you release this energy. And it's almost like, you see how it's almost like they're doing it like this. You see how they laid the cards out? It's almost like this is the past, this is the recent, current energy, and this is the new beginning. This is what you're heading towards, this new beginning, this fresh start together. Amazing. I love when Spirit does that. It looks like a clusterfuck in the beginning, but then it turns out to come together. That's what it's like when I'm channeling. I'm putting the pieces together, and they always provide. Spirit always provide, and I'm always so grateful. Physical 3D reality for the divine feminine. I'm not feeling that. Physical 3D reality for the divine feminine. What's going on in the physical world for the divine feminine? How is she feeling? How is the divine feminine feeling in her physical world? Checking the time. How's the divine feminine feeling? Thank you. Yeah. 2 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. 6 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Sun card on the bottom of the deck. Holy crap. And actually, when the 4 of Cups came out, what I heard was no longer feeling left out in the cold. And we have here the 5 of Pentacles, no longer feeling left out in the cold. They're actually pointing me to sexual, passionate energy with this Devil card. No longer feeling bound, especially with this 2 of Cups here. It's almost reminiscent of the Lovers. But there's sexual, passionate energy. I've been seeing this card as I've been shuffling, and that's the energy I've been getting. So no longer feeling left out in the cold. In the physical, there's some regret over the past. But you're no longer looking at the past. Now you're seeing the blessings that are coming in. The divine masculine as well. They are coming in with an offer. The divine is coming in with an offer. And so you're leaving the past behind. No longer feeling left out in the cold because you know that this truth and clarity is coming in. You know that they're going to speak their truth because they're in this king energy, and they're showing me the king. They're saying, I was actually asking Spirit, I'm like, why didn't why didn't the Ace of Swords come out if they're ready to speak their truth, this new beginning in truth? And what they said was, it's like the King of Cups energy, feeling in their emotions, stable in their emotions, grounded in their emotions, willing to express themselves in their emotional body now. The King came out because they're in their king energy, direct communication, wanting to express themselves in direct, clear communication now. No more of the bullshit. The Ace of Swords energy has this still feeling of, it's truth and clarity. Yes, it's victory. Yes, but they wanted to point out that your divine masculine is in the king energy and will be coming forward and wanting to express themselves with clear communication, direct communication now. No more of this in and out. No more of this hot and cold. No more of you being left behind, feeling like you're left behind, feeling like you're ignored, feeling like you're overlooked. No more of that. No more feeling like you're overlooked for the past, for what was in the past, because they have closed out that cycle and now they're coming in with an offer. And the divine is guiding them. The divine is guiding them. So you're not looking at the past anymore. And now there's your divine counterpart. Because what are they bringing in? They want me to go here first. What are they bringing in? A cup to offer you. Something to offer you. And it's interesting. I think it's in this deck. I'm going to pull it because that is what I do. I want to show you the visuals of what they're showing me. Because you can see it kind of in that. You can see it kind of in that depiction. But I want to make it clear what they're showing me. I bet you it's at the bottom of the deck, isn't it? 2 of Cups, 2 of Cups. I don't know where it is. Did I miss it? Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. I want to show you the visual. So what they're showing me is it's a divine feminine being very grounded, having been waiting for, and with her cup to offer, and waiting for the divine masculine to step forward with his own cup to offer. Where in the world is it to? Oh, it's not this deck. Crap. I know. Bear with me. I really want to give you the visual here, because it's not very clear in that, but they're showing me, here we are. Yeah, this one. Okay. Sorry, guys. Thanks for hanging in there. Okay, so Two of Cups here. You see how the divine feminine in these images is just, or what's representative of the divine feminine is just very grounded. She's waiting. She's been holding out her cup. The energy that they're giving me, you see how he's like, his legs are a stance and there's one foot behind the other here. What they were showing me is that he has just come. He has just entered the scene here with his own cup to offer. She's been here waiting, holding space, loving unconditionally, under the guidance of her spirit team, under the guidance of the divine. And now the masculine has finally stepped forward, having just stepped forward just now with his own cup to offer. And so now you see how here he's, reaching out his hand to the cup, now offering each other's cup, both in equal partnership, having filled up your cups enough that you have something to offer each other. And now look what's happening. He's offering his cup to you. This is the reunion card. For some, this is the union card. Offering his cup to you. Look at all these flowers. Look at all this abundance. Offering that cup to you. And it's so beautiful. I had channeled this in the Divine Masculine reading as well. This is your inner children. Your inner child's reuniting as well. Having healed the inner child within you, both of you, your inner children are reuniting together as well. Calling back all the pieces of yourself. Across lifetimes, across dimensions. Your inner child reuniting with your divine masculine as well. So beautiful, so beautiful. And now he has something to offer. And some of you might be getting actual flowers. I keep getting that as well. Some of you might be getting actual flowers. But look how she's holding out her hand here. She's ready to receive. She's in receptive mode. She's been giving, and now she's ready to receive in equal partnership, in equal harmony. And look what's to come. He's riding forward to offer this. No more in and out, no more hot and cold. Just ready to take action, ready to charge forward. This energy, the Knight of Wands is usually a card of hot and cold, in and out, like that Lothario energy. No longer here. Just ready to take action, ready to ride forward with confidence, ready to charge forward into this. They give me into this battle, but it's not even a battle. And they know it's not a battle. It's this new beginning. Ready to charge forward into this new beginning. Because you're their son. They have risen as a divine masculine, as the sun. And you see this, he's like, yes. He's like in this little victory pose. Yes, yes. Ready to charge forward into this battle. To conquer this once and for all. To conquer their emotions once and for all. To give you their cup. Because you are their happiness. To give you their cup and reunite with you. For this lifetime commitment, knowing the value of this happiness, of this connection now. Look at all these beautiful cards. Look at this scenario. Look at this. Look how gorgeous this is. And the Ten of Pentacles, they could have given me the Ten of Cups, which is all your wishes fulfilled. This Nine of Cups moving into the Ten of Cups, all your wishes fulfilled, but that's still like a dreamlike energy. This Ten of Pentacles is grounded in the physical reality, and that's what they want to say. Riding forward, taking action with confidence towards their happiness, knowing that you are their happiness. Ready to offer their cup of love, having filled themselves up, ready to offer themselves for this reunion, for this lifetime abundance, grounded in this physical reality. And you know it, Divine Feminines. You know it. You're feeling it. No longer in this energy of being left out in the cold. No longer in this energy of uncertainty. No longer in this energy of feeling ignored for the past because they were clinging to the past. Because you were clinging to the past as well, I'm hearing. Because, as within, so without, your divine counterparts, you're feeling the mirror of this. But you're no longer in this energy. They're no longer in this energy. And look at what you're both moving forward towards. And you're feeling this. This is your knowing. You are feeling this grounded within you. You are feeling this no longer just in the 5D. You are feeling this and you're seeing this manifest. Over the next few weeks, you're seeing this manifest. Somehow, some way, shape, or form in the physical 3D reality. This energy is amazing. I want to share it with you guys. I wish I could share this energy with you guys. I hope that you can feel it. It's amazing. It's just expansive. This is, you know what's coming. You know it's here. You can feel this connection. This is your abundance. This is your blessings. After all the bullshit, this is the blessings. And I'm not going to title this the blessings after the bullshit, but I really, really want to. I really want to title this video the blessings after the bullshit, but I won't. I don't know what I'm going to title it yet, but I really want to because it seems appropriate, because that's where we are. It's all the blessings after the bullshit. The bullshit's in the past. You have healed that. You have called back all the pieces of yourself. Yes. Time. Okay. I have a few minutes. Okay. How is the Divine Feminine feeling about the Divine Masculine honeymoon? Enjoy the bliss of the holiday time together. I feel like we got that for the Divine Masculine as well. I think we did. Express your love at the bottom of the deck. Worth waiting for as well. They're calling me too. True love. Okay. I was going to shuffle more, but they gave me all of this. This is your true love, and you know it's been worth waiting for. This is the romance of a lifetime, and you're feeling this together. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. This is giving and receiving. Divine Feminines. This is what I channel for the Divine Masculine as well. As they offer their cup of love to you, don't be afraid to receive it, because that is your gift to them, being open to receiving it. Don't be afraid to express your love back. Step into your feminine energy again. Step into your energy of receiving and of allowing this connection to take this new start, this fresh new start. That's what I'm getting from this honeymoon. When you first met your divine counterpart, you were in a period of bliss together. You were in a period of freshness, of this bubble. But then the trigger started, and that's because the healing started. Now, this is the reset. This is the refresh. This is the new beginning. This is the blessing. Now, you're in a period of honeymoon together, and they're saying it's not going to end. It's not going to end. You might face some challenges together. You might face some struggles together. But that's for your evolution, and now it's together being the operative word, being the key word. Some of you might also be traveling together. I keep getting that. Some of you might be traveling towards one another for this reunion. It's all calmer waters. Calmer waters because you have created this stable foundation now. This stable foundation built in love because you have healed. And you waited for this. You waited for this because you know this is your divine counterpart. You know that this is your true love, not just the romance of a lifetime, although it is romance. Not just the romance of a lifetime, but the love of a lifetime. This is the love of a lifetime that was worth waiting for. All right, you guys, I am not called to any other cards. Yeah, they're not even calling me to the Lover's Oracle, which I usually get. I'm not called to any other cards. Beautiful, beautiful reading. We're going to check back with the Union Energies update, and then I think we'll have a full Divine Partnership reading. I'll try to get to that this weekend, see how you guys are relating to each other, but we'll definitely do at least a Union Energies update later this week. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment if this is resonating with you. Thank you guys so much for your support. Sending you guys so much love, so much light. Let me know how this journey is faring for you, and I'm sending you so much healing energy as well. Love you guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.